I'm apparently going rock climbing today, so we're live.
Hey, oh, excellent. No, that sounds fun.
Let me go. You'll see my face disappear for just a moment.
Mm. Right, let me search for you. There we go. I'll just share. Hey, Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. Hello, hello. Everyone who's coming on, welcome. Me and Jimmy are doing live today. You can ask for either like love related healings or just regular healings. It's open donations. I should probably link the PayPal, huh?
Mm, good idea.
Hold on 1 second. Let me disappear for a second again.
Right, I think I'm all done. Yeah. Mm. Right. Hey, Letitia. Nice to see you. Oh, she's just pinning her PayPal. We've got Brandy first. If anyone else. Oh, excellent. Well, at least you know you can do it with that leash. By shoes back, sort of.
Hello?
Yes, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just trying to pin the comment for the donation. Hi, Letitia. Good morning. Hello, everyone coming in. If you could go ahead and share out, we'd really appreciate that. Open donations, I have pinned the PayPal link in the comments. So it's open donations. You can donate whatever you feel called to. Brandy has already donated, so she'll be number one on the list.
Mm.
Brandy says, my dog came walking in my front door. I had no idea, so they're never been on a leash. Oh, yeah. My dog usually needs a leash and a harness, so thank you for sharing, Brandy. Ah, my dog's I don't think my dog realizes how big he is. He's like 86 pounds, and I think he thinks he's a lap dog, and I'll have to constantly remind him to like not sit on my face, and I'll be like, oh, hi, Angelique. Hello, hello, welcome.
Oh, hey, Angelique. Oh, hey, Carolina.
Hi, Carolina.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, energy coming in.
Oh, yeah. Should we get? Do you want to get started or do I push? It's up to
Yeah,
you.
we can. Um, are you using card? Okay, we can get started.
Hmm.
Brandy says, my bulldog is the same way. I swear he's human man soul in him. Yeah. He's actually reincarnated with you several times, apparently. He's you guys are like, let's come back together.
Or not?
Why not? All right, so Brandy oh Lord. Brandy is number one, so we can start off with Brandy.
Mm.
Um, is there anything
Okay.
specific you want, Brandy?
Bear with me one second. I'll see if there's some water. Hold on.
Yeah. That was quick. We're good. Doing well. How is the energy treating everyone? Hi, Mystical. Hello, hello. Oh, Letitia, thank you for donating. We will have you as number 2 on the list. Brandy, let me just get a pen just in case. Oh, so I don't. I'll be right back. No, stop. There we go. She shared. Had my first stress test yesterday, rebooting my energy. Oh, good. Have you been having cardiac issues? Have your stress test? That's my dog, by the way. He says,
Oh, hello.
it's
Sorry.
like, what you guys doing?
He heard you were talking about him.
Yeah. Okay, so Brandy's number 1. We also just had
Hey,
Letitia. Letitia donated. Shall we put you as number 2 on the list? Blood pressure. Yeah, so the cardiac stress test, they usually do that either if you have high blood pressure or you've been having like heart lung issues or fluid overloaded or just generally muscle or oxygenation issues, right? So I was just wondering what that was. Hello, Brandy. Letitia, so she says she's done it for your husband. If you can have him just, kind of ask what he wanted, that'd be good.
I presume he knows about this, Letitia.
Yeah, as long as he knows about it.
Because I'm not going to do anything on anyone if they don't give permission or they don't know about it.
I'm not going to do stuff unless he knows.
I'm not saying that you would do something like that, obviously, Letitia, but just make sure.
Well, it's just I think it's more like people think, oh, I'm helping out my husband, I'm helping out my friend, so they try to be like, oh, let me go help this person out, which is great. It's great to do that. It's just we need permission, though. It's just that's how we function. That's all.
Oh, good. He's there. Excellent. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, Kelly. Guys. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Josh. Yeah, it's actually coming on quite nicely, Kelly. Thank you.
Hello, Josh. Hello. Thank you for coming.
I've been watering it.
Okay. So if anyone shares out, we'll definitely do cards for them. So far on the donations list, we have Brandy and Letitia. And if anyone wants cards, we'll let us know. Donate and share and let us know, and we'll put you on the card list.
All right.
All right. So we can start off with Brandy.
I'm ready. Right. So Brandy said nothing specific. Right. Okay.
Ow. Okay. Holy Jesus. Okay. So Brandy, ow. What have you been? My liver hurts. So have you been like dealing with emotion, like a flush up recently? Where like you've been processing like rage or like past relationships, or there's a lot of us have been flushing out trauma recently, and it's happening on a collective scale where we're having major heart-based openings and clearings and trauma processing and ending of contracts. And it feels like you're also doing that, and also you're feeling some of the collective pain. Oh Jesus. Okay, so I'm just gonna I want to work on removing some knives from your side. I don't know who you tried to help or what you had an argument with, or who, I don't know what interaction you've had. But it just looks like there's like a few. It's like a version of a psychic attack. It looks like there's knives in your liver. So I'm gonna remove those. recalibrate that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do some changing on your DNA base level, and also your Akashic records and your liver needs updating. So I'm gonna work on that.
Okay. Brandy, I'd say I feel like I've been yawning. Well, I've been yawning, and anyone who's just who isn't aware, I'm not tired or bored or anything like that. Just releasing energy, and that's generally a sign that some things need to be released or could do with being released. And they showed me your heart. Actually, I went straight to your heart, saw the image, and
Thank you for donating, Josh. I'll put you on the list. Thank you, friend.
thank you, Josh. Excuse me, sorry. So I agree with what you deliver. There's also like some stuff in your heart as well, and just looking a bit more into that. Hold on a second. Actually, let me do some work on the heart first, and then see what comes out of that.
Hi, Sally. Welcome.
Hey,
Hi,
Sally.
France. Hello, hello.
Hey, France.
I'm collapsing two timelines for you that you don't really need, that your higher self has approved. We're giving you filters for your ears. I don't know if you've been feeling pressure here. Hi, Ivy.
Hey, Ivy.
Randy, do you have some like some people have like some unresolved issues or stuff they've never got to say or to get off their chest, whether their parents are concerned, whether it's been like growing up in the early years, whether it was like a controlling violent father, an abusive mother in different ways. It's sometimes saying that to them sometimes helps, and sometimes it's more toxic to try to talk to them, and sometimes resolving it on our own level might be more beneficial to us. They're asking you to find a way, either go to counseling or find a way to constructively run that energy, so it's not having you run it in your physical 3D body. You have to either start running, processing it in a different way, and transmuting that, because you can't have you running it inside your body itself, because then that's gonna go after different organs and different areas of you.
Yeah, she said yes. Brandy, what I felt come out of your heart was they showed me like a cheese grater, as if it feels like you're being rubbed against one. Obviously not physically, but just like everything that you're going through emotionally. But it's almost like that, even though you're being, it feels like it's so rough. Like the times when they go through, it's almost like it's remolding you into a new person. Because I see all of the pieces that come through, they kind of like form together, and they're all made of different aspects of yourself. So it's like you're separating the different parts of yourself. You're getting to know the different parts of yourself, and then you're going to put them all back together, and you're putting them all back together, but in a way that is more conducive and feels and resonates better with you.
Thank you for donating, Sally. I'll put you on the list. And Ivy, it's open donations.
And hey, Ada, excuse me. So it feels like you're sort of being molded, or you're molding yourself into this one person that is more. It resonates more with you. So, but no, obviously that this is all happening for. I mean, everything I guess, in essence, happens for our highest good and for the greatest purpose. But although it doesn't feel like it, it's not nice being grated like a block of cheese. But you're discovering your own strength. You're discovering your own power, and it's one of, if not the greatest gift that we can give ourselves. And if you can do it, you can. You see that now. Maybe a couple of years ago, you wouldn't be as assured as you are now, but you are.
Thank you for donating, Ivy. I put you on the list as well. Hi, Ada. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming here. It looks, yeah, it looks like it's that's kind of resurfacing. It's like flushing up to the surface, and it's like your bodies and their aspects of you, which I'm integrating, helping you integrate. They're asking you to have attention. That's what we need to work on right now, is what they're saying. So find someone maybe that you trust or prefer or like or something, and get regular sessions with them and help them process that. Because that way it doesn't like seep or bleed into your 3D life, and you start seeing things like you have abrasive interactions with people suddenly out of nowhere, or people are angry at you and mad at you, and they're getting triggered and attacking you, and you don't even know having a conversation. You're like, what's happening? So kind of just want to stop manifesting it into 3D. But that feels good though.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yes, that feels good.
And also, I don't know what this means, but there's something about a canary, like a yellow canary. And I just thought of Tweety Pie, from the cartoon for some reason. I don't know. It's like you have no reason to fear Sylvester.
Sylvester can't get you now.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say? That darn. What was it? I don't know. That was Tweety? That darn Tweety Cat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll get you a card as well, Brandy.
Oh yeah, I thought I told a pretty tat.
I thought I saw pretty good. That's what it is. That's what it was. I was like, wait. Yeah. So it says sacral chakra for you, Brandy. It says you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So kind of preserve your energy and be careful who you're interacting with.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Brandy. All right. So the next we have on the list is Letitia. Letitia and
No. That's better.
what was that, Jimmy?
Oh no, I was just changing my camera. I wasn't.
Okay. You have really good quality on the sound.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Brandy says, "Love you guys. Thank you so much. We love you too, Brandy. Thank you."
You're welcome, Brandy. Right,
Um,
so we
Letitia's
do
next. Well, technically, Diego Lowe is
Diego.
next.
Diego. Right, Diego.
He is here and ready. All right, Diego. Is there something specific that you are ready for? Is there anything that you want to work
No, I
with?
think he he says whatever comes through. I saw something earlier.
Okay. All right. His soul contract. They're bringing me into his Akashic records. We're going into one of his rooms that he has. There's a pearlescent book that we're opening. Uh, Looks like there's a time where there was like giants and something like that, and there was wars and something, and I don't know if he generally has kind of a personality where he's just like, I'm the man of the family. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, I don't know if it's like that kind of energy, and he's always like kind of taking on the protector role or the sacrificial role, or always, you know, take on the head of the family role and like kind of not always take care of his needs and take care of his emotional, physical, whatever needs he has, he maybe puts it on a back burner, and it's like seeping in from that past life. Um, they're saying work on that past life. We're gonna go ahead and integrate it. It's like that connected with an Atlantean past life where you've also sacrificed yourself, friend. Um, One of the Atlantises when it was collapsing, you've sacrificed yourself, and it's that's bleeding and seeping into this kind of life. And it's just there's and I get that when you have a family and you're head of a family that you have to protect and provide, especially if you're very old school. And I respect that. I respect that of people who do that. It is very important though, to once you're at that place to do that, to maybe work on yourself and kind of realize that you have needs as well. And maybe because I feel like men sometimes they're underrated. They're just like men need to do this, men need to do that, and we either say they're perverts or they don't do this, or like if they flirt it's bad, if they don't flirt it's bad. It's like I feel like they have a hard time sometimes. So so I mean, just generally being a man. So I think we should like love and adore our men more. I think that's very important. So I'm just gonna work on that love that you maybe didn't receive through your adolescent years, and that you had to be that harsh person. But sometimes people have a feminine side to them. It's not wrong for men to be sometimes more feminine or women to be more masculine. We all balance the energies differently. So I'm gonna work on bringing in those past lives for you, friend, and also kind of disconnecting you and changing your contract from whatever it is that you were doing. You don't have to play the drama triangle, according to my mentor. So Kali says, hello, is there a list? Hello.
Hi, Kelly.
Yes, there is a list. That's one of my guides' names. Yes, there is a list. Right now we're doing Letitia's husband, Diego. Then we got Josh, then Sally, then Ivy. That is the list.
Great, Carly. It's nice to see you, Kelly. I haven't seen you for a while. But so Diego, I immediately felt like some pressure, like on the chest area and the stomach, and I feel like I was being squeezed and kind of like hugged, almost like really tight. Felt almost like I couldn't breathe very well, and I wanted to kind of, I don't know, just say to remember to breathe. I know it may sound a bit silly, there's something that we do naturally without thinking almost, but it would I feel like it would be helpful for you to actually think about breathing, like take conscious breaths. You don't need to do it all the time. Obviously, if we thought about breathing all day, we would never get anything done, so to speak. But just for a few minutes each day, just constantly, just expand, like fill up the belly with air and expand the chest. Fill up the lungs completely, and breathe in as much as far as you can go, and then when you stop, don't immediately breathe out. Breathe in some more, because there's always a little bit more that you can squeeze out of it. And then hold that, and then breathe out, and then the same. Breathe out as far as you can, as much as you can, and then when you feel like you can't breathe out anymore, stop, and then breathe out some more, just to really make the most of the capacity, because I feel like there's a lot of tension, tightness held in that area, and this will just help. Just do it for a few minutes a day. You don't need to necessarily do it at a certain time. Just do it when you remember or when you get time. I feel like that will help relieve some of the tension, and also help with stress, with any stress that you feel. Hey, Alison.
Hi, Allison. So you also got the Ascended Masters, Diego. It says powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching and guiding you. Krishna, uiti sokonoko erakashi to sokoyashi tonoi. Krishna would love to work with you. So Krishna is, according to Hindu mythology, he's like a more playful spirit. In one of the reincarnations, he comes back in, and he's very playful. And even though he's primarily a male figure, he displays both the feminine and the male very evenly, and he's very open with being feminine and loving and playful and like he does the playful energy, and your energy kind of feels like it's very like like a little bit serious. And this is probably the life lessons that's been handed to you that's kind of molded you in that way. So it'd be nice to kind of loosen up and kind of just have fun, just kind of do this.
Mm,
So Krishna would like to work with you.
totally. Um, anything else for Diego? I'm seeing things like kiwi fruit. I feel like it would be good. Some kind of green fruits for would be of benefit as a sort of a dietary aid. There's something about them. I feel like they will do well in to hydrate you. I feel like hydration is needed, and stuff like kiwis and other green fruits will help.
Well, yeah, Jimmy's right. If you start looking into like more holistic stuff as well, like ashwagandha, and there's like tree roots and stuff like I don't know, Jimmy probably knows more about that than I do. But there's a lot of holistic remedies that are very beneficial, also for blood pressure. I'm hearing.
Mm. Yeah, I mean I know a little bit. I don't know a lot, but depends what you want.
Okay. Ada says Krishna was the first guy I made a connection with. Oh, that's pretty
Mm.
cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good. Nice.
Okay. You feel good, Diego. So I'm just gonna wrap you up, and we're good with that. We're complete. Thank you. Did you have
Excellent.
anything else to add, Jimmy?
No, I don't think so. I think that's it.
Okay. All right. So next we have Josh on the list.
Josh, right.
Where are you, friend? Whoa. You're welcome, Letitia and Diego.
You're welcome.
Whatever you've done, Jimmy, I feel like Diego's gonna have to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm known for that.
Kali, if you want to be on the healing and reading list, we're taking open donations. Um, so then we can put you on the list, unless you just want a card, I guess. Josh says he's here. Hello, Josh. Is there anything specific, friend, that you'd like to direct us towards or ask or anything like that?
That's right, Sally. We haven't got to you yet. You're fine.
Oh no, we have you're next, Sally. Yeah. I need my highest good in the moment. Okay. So immediately you have like galactic beings. Hi, Pamela. Hello, sister.
Oh, hey, Pamela.
We have galactic beings. You have your dragons stepping in. Oh, your dragons want upgrades. Okay, upgrades for the dragons. I guess that's a thing. Okay, upgrades for the dragons. Um, they're asking you that when you go on lives. So they're clearing some of we're clearing some of the stuff from your lives. They're asking you to put more like you go on lives like this, they're saying, but they're saying when you do, you need to maybe put a little bit more because you get drained when you go from work, and then it's like there's no cleansing because you're absorbing and soaking from work, and you need to cleanse in between. There's no gap to cleanse. So we're gonna go ahead and try to give you a filter or something in between where you can kind of maybe get rid of some of that energy from work and then try to transition into the live energy. And then once you start doing the lives, call in your protective guidance. You're getting them right now. There's like 3 in the front, 2 on each side, and there's like 2 or 3 in the back. And then ask them to come around and surround you and protect you, or do a prayer or something before you enter the live. Because you're doing a significant amount of energy work, whether you know it or not, on both the 3D and this. So we're assigning you that. You have new angels also assigned to you. Your guides are being swapped out. You have some old guides that you don't need anymore. You have some trickster guides. You have some neutral guides, and some guides that aren't of the light. Whatever is for your best and highest good can stay. And your higher self, I'm not doing this. Your higher self is choosing them. I'm just holding the space, Josh. So your higher self is picking and choosing who they would like to have around you. I'm going ahead and also recalibrating some chakras, and I'm doing some general clearing, processing, and upgrading. Go ahead, Jenny. I'm sorry.
I know it's fine. Josh, first I heard it and then I saw it, and I just heard pins and needles, and it feels like there's a concentration of energy, and I feel like, in a sense, I mean, I don't necessarily know what the medical explanation for pins and needles is, but I feel like there is a concentration of energy in certain parts of your field, of your body, because I'm just trying to. I can see like what's going on. It's just a question of explaining it, and I'm asking what can be done to kind of like even it out. Excuse me. Because I'm seeing all of this energy pooling in certain, like behind your knees, is one place. There are certain other areas.
You have a major, so a lot of people are very reluctant towards space, but you have Krishna and Shiva use snakes for protection. If you've ever seen them sleeping on snakes.
There's something about coconut butter. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know if you eat dairy or what, but coconut butter. If you do eat dairy, I mean, it's up to you. You can eat what you want. You know. But if you do use butter, then, and obviously if you like coconut, you don't like coconut. But replacing butter with coconut butter, I feel like it will help to sort of, I don't know, grease or oil the cogs, shall we say, a bit better than normal butter. So yeah, coconut butter. And I feel like I also see you like just putting it on certain areas where you feel like there's because I feel like you can sense, like I feel like you can sense where the energy is in your body, what's going on with it. So you don't need me to tell you. But like I said, I feel like it gets pulled in certain areas, gets stuck sometimes, and it's just a question of like you can apply some coconut butter. Obviously, you can get coconut butter that you as like a body rub, or like that you put on your body, and then you obviously get coconut butter that you can eat. There's two different types, but there's something about coconut butter that's very beneficial for you, both to rub on your body and also to put on whatever you want to put it on to eat. So it's just something about it. It's got something in it that really would interact well with you.
Reluctant on what? I'm not sure. I was just saying that you have. So I have major snake guardians. Like some of you can see them. They're right in front of me, and one's right here. It's like a white snake. He's a source snake, but he's huge, and you can pretty much sleep on him. That's how big he is, and he's snakes kosoti sarata ari kasi. They're very powerful. If you know how to use them, because there's light and dark to everything. Um, Jimmy, am I interrupting you, Jimmy?
No, you go. No, I'm done. Thanks.
Okay, sorry. You have some solar and sacral issues, Josh. They're pointing towards your anal sphincter, and it's like spasming. I'm seeing the anal sphincter spasming, and they're saying to use more fiber in your diet. They're asking for some dietary changes, some fiber in your diet, and sometimes I've had personally I've had sexual abuse related I had to work through, where I've had family members or like different things, and I've had to work through certain sexual abuse and other non-family members as well. So sometimes when I had to work through sacral chakra issues, and I had to work around shame and sexual guilt and stuff like that. Um, so when I had to do that, sometimes it would just like spasm or just kind of hold on to stuff or just not move the way it's supposed to. Like thinking like an engine moving with little different whirrings, like things, but then I get cranking the opposite way. So we're just gonna go ahead and like gently kind of like rotate it in the way it's supposed to rotate and kind of recalibrate them to talk to each other the way they're supposed to. And then that way, I don't know if you've been having any GI issues like that, but it should go more smoothly. I just see some spasming, or whether it's gas, or whether it's not fully defecating, or if it's like a constipation issue, whatever GI issues you're having, or not absorbing enough vitamins. Just kind of like a reset on that. I'm hearing more water intake, and maybe incorporating some fruits and veggies and other stuff like that.
Hey, Debs.
Hi, Deb. Okay.
So yeah, I'm done. I feel complete.
Okay. Yeah, Josh. I'm just gonna. You're gonna probably feel me today, and we're probably gonna finish some stuff in night school. I'll just drink some water and get some rest. Okay. I'll contact you later. Didn't know about the cocoa butter. Not sure I'll be able to apply it. Fiber, got it. I have done a better shift in my diet. We'll add more vitamins and veggies than already. Awesome. I know you've already been doing stuff, friend. I know you kind of already know energetically what's going on. It's just, they're just reiterating. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah. I think to make sure we get the message.
Because they tell me to eat healthy, and I'm like, got it, friend, Gucci. I'll get like smoothies for like 2 days, and I'll be like, so McDonald's was on the way, and I was tired, and I was really hungry, so they just reiterate sometimes to me. All right, so thank you so much, Josh. You feel good now?
Thank you, brother.
Oh, let me get you a card. They're saying you didn't get him a card. Okay.
Why do you do that? Just need to pop the loo. Hold on. I've done it on myself.
So the first, you got two cards that popped up. It says, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. And that'll apply for Josh and for other people who are watching. Just because, we sometimes doubt ourselves, even though we get those intuitive hits and we're like, is that true? Is that right? So when we do that. And then the second card you got was integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So that means using integrity for yourself. So if you don't feel aligned towards something, Josh, say no. If you don't want to go somewhere, tell them you don't want to go. You just don't always have to be super nice to people or super like you're a wonderful, caring, loving person, but that also doesn't mean that you can't reinstate your boundaries over and over again. Because sometimes people they thrive off of people who don't practice boundaries, you know. So energetic boundaries. So it just when you feel like saying no or you feel like don't going somewhere, just say what you feel. So you're your own protector. You're very welcome.
Ooh, right.
Jimmy's like, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
Okay. Aw, he says needed those cards. You're welcome. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So next on the list that we have, thank you for coming, Josh. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
you.
Josh.
The next people on the list, we have Sally, then we have Ivy, and then we have Collie.
Excellent.
Sally's like next. Her and her funny accents.
It's English.
She does no, she's not, but like she does like whenever she does her card pulls, she does these
Mm.
random ass accents and they crack me up. Sally,
Sally.
are you
Sally. Mustang Sally. Are you
Mustang?
here?
Yes. Oh, there she is. Hello, Sally. Welcome. Is there anything specific you'd like to do, friend, today, or ask, or? Oh, she's been upgrading. She needs some assistance. She's been doing some major upgrades.
Mm.
Lots of hard stuff coming through, Sally. Oh, upgrade her contract. Sally, whatever you've signed up for, friend, whatever you signed up for saying, hey, I want to do this in this lifetime, you have an option. They're showing me a brand new sheet of paper with a brand new contract that your higher self is looking at, and it said this. So you don't have to, well, not don't have to. You can choose to upgrade your life purpose in this contract because you've worked through certain things that maybe it was more than or maybe you have the option now. So we're up. Your higher self is choosing to upgrade. I'm holding the space. You're choosing. It's like at McDonald's. Like you go to their menu, it's like this, and this. So you're changing your contract, your life contract, your soul contract, your interactions with karmic people. Certain people are falling off, and we're tearing certain contracts that you don't need. You're feeling it right now. Um, Ooh, yeah. And you'll have new people because now we're making space for the new people to enter because now you have new contracts. I don't know if you've been thinking about like podcasts or other stuff, but I'm seeing an option of like a YouTube slash podcasting kind of taking off with new people. Um, so I'm just gonna work on your lower three chakras. They're saying it's just you've been trying to like she's been processing lots of grief as well. My lungs are like starting to hurt. So my lungs, I'm gonna work on the lungs and liver, Sally.
Okay, okay. Ivy, I'm glad you made it back. um, Sally, that they showed me it looked like a tunnel, and then it kind of looked like I felt like it was in. You know, when you go surfing and you ride, like you go in, the waves are going over, and you kind of like go through the tunnel of the wave tunnel. I don't know what it's called. I think you know what I mean. But it feels like you're kind of you're doing you're just surfing. You're riding the waves. And even though you've got it feels like there's water or whatever all around you. Let's say there's I want to say danger, but it's not really danger like because you're never in any you're never in it you're never in any danger, even though it can be all around you. But you seem like, I feel like you're just going to glide effortlessly on the water and through the tunnel. Excuse me. And there's something about there's a mothering thing come up, and I don't want to kind of I want to be careful with it, because I'm seeing like an image, and it feels like there's a hold on, let me just try and get clarification, because I don't normally talk about stuff like this on a live.
We're bringing in fractured parts of aspects of you, Sally, to try to breathe deeply through it, as you might feel for some crown pressure.
Yeah, Amanda.
She's done good shadow training. Her shadow's not coming at me while I'm helping her. That's good. Yeah, you're taking on a new role.
It's kind of like well, what I felt was that it's okay. There's some judgment there of yourself. I mean, we do have judgment of ourselves, and we are perhaps our harshest critics. But there's some judgment of yourself, comparing you to what you, or what society, or what everyone else tells you should be and how you should be. And so there's a lot of self criticism and expectations that you put on yourself to live up to. And I feel like it's a question of you're coming to terms with being okay for just being who you are, and not feeling like you have to live up to anyone's standards, or do certain things just because they've always been done, or that's the way everyone else does them, and just accepting yourself for who you are, and that you are perfectly capable, and it's perfectly okay to be the mother that you want to be, and not that everyone tells you should be. Because in order for I guess a population, a society, what have you, to change and grow and learn, etc., there needs to be some people who do things a little bit differently, and otherwise we would all be the same as we were however many thousands or hundreds or whatever of years ago. But we continually do grow, and it's a question of learning and being okay with, and it becoming more into acceptance of who you feel like you want to be, and who you are is fabulous, who you are is amazing, and there's no reason per se to doubt that there's anything wrong with that, and you know this.
First of all, you are doing a wonderful job. You've done so much work. She's done the disciplines that are needed to be done. There's not some people I'll tell you, like when I'm telling them things, they have no control over their bodies, no control over their shadow, no control over their ego bodies. And she's done significant amounts of work and training just because of
Mm,
how she's reacting, even though I'm putting in lots of light, lots of downloads and lots of codes for her. But her emotional body though, your emotional body kind of is what draws the attention. She's been kind of talking to me. Sally, she just kind of is like, I've been doing the best, and sometimes it'd be like hard, bro. Like obviously not those words, but it's like she 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 has to be the mother and she has to do this and has to do that, but she has needs too. She's an individual who maybe wants to go out and have fun, maybe wants to go out and have fun and date and maybe like do things and like live her life as well. And it's hard sometimes. And I'm not a mother, but I know it's hard when you have children that kind of rely on you and they're like, mom this, mom that, mom this, and they don't really necessarily realize that mom's a separate person. Mom has needs and wants, and mom has
mm,
things outside of just being mom.
mm.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like not always 24/7 mom. It's like mom likes to maybe have a drink and go out with her girlfriends, or like maybe just wants to have fun and have a date.
Mm,
And that's perfectly fine. That is, you deserve like all of that. And if you just want to have fun, you can have fun. There's no judgment on anything. We go through such a hard time. I feel like living to other people's expectations is ridiculous and stupid, and you know that. So whatever you're doing and that self-love and that trust and all that stuff that you're practicing and the kind of middle finger that you're giving people who just are judgmental and don't really love you the way you need to be loved, screw them.
mm.
I love it. I love all of it. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing, friend.
Mm. And I think I'm going to go back and watch the replay on that because I can't remember hardly anything that I said. But
You channeled that straight off, Jimmy. You're just like
but,
straight
like it felt good while I was saying it. But I can't remember what I said.
channel. Yeah, Jimmy's like straight channel that message. Yeah, it's gonna start shifting, Sally. Remove whatever limitations, because I was just clearing some thought forms off of you and some people in your life who are kind of like, "Are you sure you want to do this? But don't you have this or don't whatever like limiting beliefs that they're fueling to whatever insecurities that we all carry." Kind of just get rid of those people. You don't need to, or keep them at like a arm's length. You don't need them. You don't need them. Please, you don't need them. Get rid of them.
All right.
All right,
All right.
that feels like.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you for coming, Sally. Oh, let me get you a card. She always does cards. Let me get you a card. Okay, heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So whatever limitations you have, saying I can't have fun and be the wonderful, beautiful, magical, mystical being that you are, stop it. And have a beautiful day, Sally.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you.
Right.
Whew, that felt good. She feels very blue now, like energy blue, not blue. Blue.
Yeah.
Next is Ivy.
Yay, Ivy. Ivy, anything? Or just whatever?
What is that? A bison? I've never seen a bison. Okay. Like this big thing just entered the living room, and I'm like, "What is this?" It looks like Appa from like the. Have you seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon?
No.
It kind of looks like Appa from the Airbender.
I don't know that one. But I can imagine. I know what a bison looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a flying bison.
Not M. Bison from Street Fighter.
I don't know. It's like a bison with wings, man. Hi, Ivy. Hello. So you apparently have a bison, Ivy, as one of your spirit guides that kind of step forward. Oh, okay. So you use him to travel. It's kind of like other people use dragons to travel through night school and like different dimensions, and like whenever their higher self does stuff. Is whenever you sleep, your 3D body sleeps. our other bodies or our higher self has missions that we're coming here to do. So it's our God bodies. So sometimes our God bodies work. So if you wake up kind of tired in the morning, that's probably because your God body was working overtime in night school or wherever it was, kind of doing like God's work. And so other people, I've seen some people fly on dragons, and you apparently fly on a flying bison. If you,
Excellent. Why
so
not?
it looks like you're flying on a flying. And he's like, don't make fun of me. I'm sorry, sir. Um, so he's like this very like wisdomy, like earthy creature or being. Oh, he's galactic. Okay. He's a galactic being that takes you. He's like, you call me a bison because you don't know what I am. Okay. Oh, Jesus. So you just kind of go with him and he kind of
It's
guides
Jesus.
you.
Hmm.
Jesus. And he kind of guides you and he takes you through. You've been kind of doing the work overtime in night school. Ooh, they're guiding me towards your. So I want to recalibrate your third eye and your IV. It's like they're asking to calibrate and connect third eye, throat, and heart space. Whatever's happening. I don't know if you've been having heart or lung issues or like coughing up or having trouble breathing recently, but I want to work on that.
Ivy. Excuse me. I'm seeing, and feeling and seeing. Um, I want to say to you, to take a trip, back to. I know you live in BC, but I feel like I want to. Like Hawaii is. I'm seeing Hawaii, and I'm feeling like I want to say to you to go there. Um, there's something waiting there for you. Um, don't ask me what it is. You may already know. You may find out when you get there. But that's the message that they're asking me to give to you. Well, that's the message I'm feeling like to give to you. To go to Hawaii. Let's see what else. Ivy, I know obviously you do the meat and the fish thing, but do you make milk like curd and whey and yogurt and stuff like that as well? Because that's what I was shown too. Um, and I know you probably got your hands full with this and that and trying to do everything, being mum and trying to do life. So sorry for adding to the list of things. But yeah, they showed me you look like this big pot of, it looks like it's milk or cream or something. It might be, coconut milk or something like that. But there's some kind of liquid that would it's kind of like going to complement everything else that you do. Um,
I'm working on your neck. It looks like it's positional. It's like either like you sit like this or like I'm working on your neck.
yeah, sure, Laura. Feel free. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I know you're busy. That's why I kind of 80 people. Excellent. Oh wow. Yeah,
That's impressive.
that's
Congratulations.
that's really
Congratulations.
cool. Well done, Ivy. Brilliant. And you could do it. just the beginning.
Mm. Yeah, so she whatever. So they're you've been starting there. Either you're about to or you've been seeing stuff, and she's like kind of scared of whatever she's seeing. And it's like you're almost like it's like whatever happened to you as a kid. It's like you used to see orbs and stuff, and like they're showing me like Aquaman, and like you have an affinity towards creatures of the water. You have a special affinity towards water. Um, and they're showing me someone who got scared and shut it down, like a lot of people have done. And it looks like it's coming back up again, but like a part of you is like freaking out. So we're gonna calm down those panic bodies. Is it's not the same because you're a different person now. Well, you're a different part. You're the same person, different part. So we're kind of like, let's bring in those panic bodies, have them integrate outside, so you're not panicking, and we'll give you filters, and so that way you'll gently, easily start to perceive with your third eye, your ears, and your yeah, it needs a calibration. So it'll be slowly and gently as opposed to fast and you freaking out when you're seeing stuff. Because you're start to see angels and orbs, and when you start to see angels, by the way, they don't look human like we think they do. They look like eyes and wings and like this rapid transitioning stuff that's screaming in your face, and that's probably because they're that's how they talk. So you need to use transformers when you speak to angels because they don't talk like I'm talking to you right now. If you see their true form, um, that's how their true form looks like, and they hear sound and see. No, they hear color and see sound. It's like that according to Rossi. So
Mm.
when they speak to us, if you hear the true form and not whatever people think it is, it sounds like they're screaming at you unless you use transformers.
Mm. Yeah, any amount, Laura. No, there's no preset amount, whatever you want. And see what else, if there's anything else for Ivy.
There's like a man who I see. Sorry, go ahead.
Mm. Oh yeah. I'm just seeing. I'm seeing foot baths for some reason. I don't know why. Ivy, do you give yourself foot baths? You know, with salt and stuff like that. You know, because I feel like it would really help.
Ionic foot bath. There's the Ionic foot spa massage on Amazon, specifically the Ionic one. It'll detox your body through your feet.
Mm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Something about that. There's something about doing foot baths like regularly. I used to have warts. Were they warts? Something like that. They were some kind of thing on the bottom of my feet. And this was like 20 odd years ago. And I started doing foot baths every day, just putting my feet in water. That was all that I did really. I don't think I put anything special in the water. Just put my feet in water, and like within I don't know a month or two, they had all gone. Obviously, the toxicity building up in my feet, and the water helped the toxicity to go to get rid of to dissipate.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. If you need a link later to the one I'm talking about, just, DM me. I'll send you the link on Amazon. It's amazing. Jimmy's a genius. Those are like amazing, amazing. They work so well. Um, that says the card that you got is, I also see this like big set man. I don't know if like he's Maori. I don't know. It's like this guy with like tattoos and stuff. He's
mm,
pretty attractive. He's a possibility, but though you might meet him in the next 3 to 6 months. Past life issues. Situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So maybe around your heart chakra, whatever separation you've had or whatever distance you've had with a previous partner, please don't let it like seep into a new relationship. Don't hold a new guy accountable for what the past guy did. It's not fair to him. But at the same time, I understand that you have your own timeline and healing to do, so I respect that. You are seeing orbs and flashes in your peripheral a lot lately. Yeah, that's why we gave you those filters, Ivy, because you're gonna start seeing more, and maybe getting like one-on-one counseling wouldn't be a bad idea either. Just in case if you get overwhelmed with the information that you're getting, because you're getting lots of information through your crown. So if you get overwhelmed, and having like regular sessions with anyone that you trust would be a good idea, especially at this time because of the energetic overwhelm.
Hi, definitely.
She goes, sweet. I love that football look with tats. Who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't, Ivy? Which a big, tall, muscular dude with like tattoos. Sign me up. Like, um,
Not for me.
yeah. Not for you, Jimmy. That's not your type.
Not really.
Okay, fine. Be that way. We won't invite you to our thing. Let's what is your type then? A girl with like tattoos, no tattoos?
Oh, I don't really have a type, if I'm honest, to be honest with you.
Oh my god, anyone who says they don't have a type, I'm not trust Jimmy, you be a secret player, huh? Anyone who says I don't have a type, I ain't trusting you, the fuck? No.
I don't know. I just
No, we don't trust you now. Any guy that says I don't have a type.
it depends.
I know better, Jimmy. Ivy's laughing. Grand Rising, send me your friend request. Who's this?
No, it's just a spammer.
Should I block you? Boop. Go away. There you go. All right. Ivy says ha ha ha. But yeah, whenever look at that, people. He said he doesn't have a type. People usually lie when they say that. Or they're secret playboys. They're like, I don't have a type. I just love everyone equally.
It's just I don't like to limit myself.
There you go. There it is. See, I was right.
Hey, Zay. How you doing, brother?
Laura says, donated. Okay, I will put you on the list, Laura. Thank you for the donation. My left knee and right elbow have some sharp pain. Oh. I won't say that, but I will work on it when it comes to you, okay? Just remind me again when we come to you, because the next we have Kali, and after Kali, we'll do you, Laura, okay? I put you on. Hi, Zay. Hello, hello.
Hey, Miranda.
You are very welcome, Ivy. I hope you feel good. And again, you'll probably have a really nice nap. Maybe go see that Maori guy when you go to sleep. Hi, Amanda.
Zay knows.
Zay's like, exactly. No types. Why limit? You too, Zay?
And Amanda. Amanda says there are so many. Amanda agrees. I'm gaining support.
I see how you guys are. Laura says, okay, thanks. All right. Okay, Kali, you are next. Are you here? Are you here, Kali? Oh, you are here. Can you comment? Laura says, you guys are fun. I like having fun with Jimmy. He's funny. Maori man, I'm waiting. Thank you. Maori man. Me too, Ivy. You and me both. Let's go to Hawaii. I'm so sick and tired of all this shit. Amanda says, no limiting beliefs. Oh, now we believe there's no limiting beliefs. Suddenly when I bring up, like, there's guys in Maori, suddenly there's no limits. The whole world is our oyster. Everything that we've thought about ourselves. Kali says, I'm here, let's party. Okay. Anything specific you'd like to bring up or work on, Ivy, today? Whoa. Kali. Sorry. Someone just like boomed with some like, who is that? Kali, 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 Kali. That's an interesting name. She's one of my favorite guides. Kali's a very protective energy. Did you
Mm.
also know that Kali does death and space and time, considering time is an illusion? Oh, she stepped in the chat. um, let's see. Of course, all is possible. So first, you got power animal. Kali, your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. I'm gonna go out on a limb and you say I don't know, Kali. You have several Indonesian. Indonesian. You have some dragons. They look like water Chinese dragons, and you also it looks like you have Hindu gods. Like you have Krishna and Kali, and like you have a bunch of people. Isis is there. You have lots of guides, and they've been trying to talk to you when you're going to sleep. I don't know if like during the day, maybe like I don't know if you meditate, but like maybe you're so like busy minded. Like I'm seeing like they're like walking right next to you and they're like talking in your ear, but you're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do laundry, I gotta wash my dishes, like whatever that looks like. It's like they're like right there, like they're like, hey, hello, 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 and then you're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. So they're the message that they're saying though is to like calm the mind, calm the mind. It kind of sounds like that. So it's just like lots of crown pressure there. We're gonna ask that they kind of line up in a row and have them designated. So we're giving them different jobs now. Because all of them are waiting for you to ask them something. They're like, what do you want? Don't just like say, I would like this, or I would like cheese, or like, that's like a bad example, but don't say I would like Subway for lunch. Let's tell them like a guidelines or a timeline. Hey, I need you to do this in the morning. You need to give them jobs. They're saying there's so many just waiting to do what you're asking them to do. I need you to be the protective guide. I need you to go help me manifest this. When I try to go to sleep, try to help me remind me. Hey, if you need to go to sleep, switch off the TV, put my phone down. There's guides for literally anything. There's guides I can ask. I ask angel guides to help my dog poop when sometimes he gets distracted and wants to wander off and look at the sky and the squirrel and fight with the world. And I'm like, no, help him poop. So there's guides for everything is my point. For every cell, everything. So they're saying kind of like talk to them. She goes, I need a housekeeper guide. You need to stop. Guides wash my dishes. I thought about that. I was like, can we hire some elves or like some other beings to come do my? Oh, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Cancel click, cancel click. Just do stuff for me, and it was it was interesting. They're
That's
bringing
cool.
me towards your heart and crown space. They're saying it's not connected. You either you act a lot from your mental body. Your mental body hijacks all your decisions. Um, you don't make decisions like you'll get intuitive hits from your heart space, like you'll get a lot of intuition, but you're like, nah, let's go with my brain. So we're trying to go ahead and find a connection with the heart space and the mental body and your emotional body and kind of make decisions in a balanced aspect. So I'm going to work on those.
Mm, cool. And Kelly, like, I got an animal. It felt like a raccoon or something like that. Around you, just almost like in some ways teaching or trying to show you or teach you to go back to certain ways that you used to do. Um, that I feel like they were simpler. Um, and also to get out more, also to get out into the forest, the trees, get amongst that more because I feel like it will help to take some of the pressure off that you put on yourself and that life puts on you, or that we allow life to put on us, I guess. Um, but there's something about getting out there. What else? And to use more of what is found out there. I feel like you would be a good forager. You would be good at selecting certain berries or selecting certain leaves or plants or what have you, um, to use for different things, whether that be for meals or whether that be for um, medical reasons, like medical things. I feel like you have that knowledge, or that understanding. And obviously, you can look things up as well, but I feel like it's already kind of within you. Um, and to use more of what's out there, because we're provided for by the earth, by nature, um, but yet we don't necessarily use it to its like we should, or to its full potential. We prefer comfort and convenience over anything else, and that's fine. I mean, so do I to some degree, and we all do. Um, but I feel like it's time, almost time to get back there.
Um, yeah, so she goes, feel like a raccoon, nocturnal lives, eat dark circles. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like one of your guys is like to let us know to like to remind you to stop watching get off your phone or TV or whatever you're doing to stimulate yourself. Is it like you're overstimulating yourself? Sorry, Damien, Jesus. And my dog's like looking at me like, excuse you. And so it's just like that they're trying to like get you. They're saying you can talk to trees, and you have a very strong connection with the elementals. So the elemental beings and then the actual elements yourselves themselves, like air, water, earth, spirit, ether, fire, all that fun jazz. So you need practice is what they're saying in this lifetime because you've done it obviously before. But you have a very strong connection to elementals, a very strong connection to trees. You can talk to them, you can put your hand on them, communicate with them that way. If you can't necessarily hear them, like you're hearing us right now, um, yeah, they not that they weren't answering you. It's just you need to quiet your mind. It's like me saying, "Hey, let me like, do bungee jumping," and I can't hear my guides. The whole entire time, I'm like, I'm jumping off something. Oh my God, there's panic. There's people yelling around me. There's a whole bunch of other stimulation going on, and I'm not really focusing on saying, "Hey, Jesus, what is your message for today?" So maybe a good practice for you, Kali, is to start off by sitting in silence without your phone, without music, without TV, without anyone talking to you, for no stimulation externally for 10 minutes in silence. Just set a timer, sit in the corner of your house or somewhere for 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes a day, or maybe 10 minutes a week. Start off with that, somewhere small. And
Mm.
then you practice that, do that over, do that over, do that over. Slowly you'll start hearing little intuitive nudges. Then you'll start hearing voices. Then they'll start talking to you. And then eventually while you're doing dishes, they'll start talking to you. Or when you're working, it'll be more of like a day, like next to like conversation. But you got to start somewhere. Like, you got to start practicing. They are answering. You just have to do your part of it too.
Mm. Totally, I agree. Um,
One of your guys is funny. They're like, yeah, they aren't answering. We'd be like yelling to her horse in the face, and we'd be like, girl, no, don't do that, don't do that, and she'll get it too. She'll get the intuitive message. She'll be like, right before she does it, she'll be like, oh, I shouldn't do this, but she's like, let's do it anyway. So your guides are like, you be stressing us out.
I don't think I have anything else.
Yes means no, no means yes. Yeah, they're pretty much saying that. They're like, she does that. But otherwise, just keep working on it, Kali. It feels pretty good for the most part. Ask them to speak to you. Well, let's set that up. Let's set them come to you in the dream space and speak to you. So when you wake up, at least then, in 5 minutes while you're brushing your teeth and showering, at least you probably won't have your phone on. If you do, please don't. And you'll get those messages then. But that feels good, though. Thank you for coming on. How do I strengthen my gifts? Um,
Exactly the way
practice
that, yeah, practicing exactly. Sorry,
the way
go
I was just saying. No, go ahead. Go
on.
ahead. Jimmy,
Yeah, no,
Jimmy,
that's yeah, that's what I was going to say. That exactly the way the advice you just said. Quiet in your mind. So
yeah, that's what I've been saying.
you can hear them or feel them.
Yes, or perceive them on some way. You gotta practice it. You gotta maybe get a mentor. Practice on yourself by yourself. You don't need a mentor if you have the self discipline. But if it feels like there's like a little bit of ADHD in the background, which I have it too, so there's no judgment. So if you have that kind of mental body stimulation, probably having a mentor is better. Um, So I love communicating with nature, my fave. Me too. I don't spend as much time outside nature as I'd like to be honest. But when I can, I do. Today I'm going rock climbing actually, so I'm excited about that.
That's gonna be awesome.
I know it's gonna be indoor because it's raining outside, but still.
All right. Oh, that's all right then.
Yes, ADHD says no to medication. Well, Kali, I feel like you kind of already know when you say that, right, friend? I feel like I don't need to really. If you already know what you're doing, friend, you know what to do. You're very intuitive. It's not like you don't know. You just need proper guidance and discipline. You need someone to hold you accountable until you hold yourself accountable. Is what I hear.
Hi. Someone to keep us on track, so to speak.
Hmm. All right, that feels complete for me, Kali. What about you, Jimmy?
Yeah, feel complete.
Okay. All right. So next on the list, um, Jimmy, are you hungry or something? Or are you thirsty? Or who is that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
one of your guys has a mustache, and he's like, "Excuse me, he has stuff to do. He hasn't eaten."
I'm a bit hungry actually. Hey Trina, aloha. I know I had something earlier, but I'm like,
Oh, are you
I'm good.
okay? So we'll do one more, and then we'll call it good for today. How about that?
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm good though. I can go on. I'm not gonna wither away. Don't worry about that.
Okay. He's hungry, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I was gonna have something before I started, but then I started doing something I forgot. So it's my own stupid fault.
No, I got a burrito too, and I scarfed it like half of it down before we started. Um, Thank you. Have a great day. You too, Kali. Have a beautiful day. Laura, are you here?
Hmm.
Kosika nari kotiso rio. She got birds. You got birds, Laura. All kinds of birds. Got the toucan, got the parrots, got the. Why am I speaking like this? You have different kinds of birds. All right, Laura. I know you had mentioned it. I can't. It was earlier in the chat. I know. I think there was something about a knee. Would you mind just reiterating for me what you were looking for today? I remember the knee pain. That's what I remember. I remember the message was a
Hmm.
little bit bigger than that. Excuse me. Are you typing? Okay, sorry. I'll be patient. Never mind.
I know the delay is a bit of a, but
Yeah, they're like, she's typing. Hold on. Left knee, right elbow. So your left knee, we're working with past issues. Okay. So you got some past trauma you're working on. Right elbow. Okay. And clearing and healing and a knee message. That's quite a bit, friend. Okay. That's like a whole session. That's like a whole session worth of information. Okay. Let's see. No, I understand. I just didn't realize if you were typing or if you like had connection issues. That's why I was checking. Also working on that patience, they say. Yes, that too. Left knee. So I want to work on, it looks like your spine. They're showing me your spine. Uh, yeah, so they're showing me your like nervous system, your spine, and your connective tissue. It's this energetic flow. Your nerves mostly. I don't know if you've had any kind of nervous or twitching issues, or any kind of like nerve conductive issues. Whether you have like Jimmy was saying for someone earlier when they had the pins and needles, like paresthesia or neuralgias. But they're just showing you your spine and like conduction issues. So I'm just gonna work on that, and then also work on your left knee and right elbow, and kind of pull up your field. You collapsed your field. You collapsed your field and went into like processing for someone else. Okay.
Laura, I want to kind of bring attention to your lungs because I feel like you're holding things there. Like I feel like it's related to the incident, like the death, and I feel like I want to do some work there, but also want to impress upon you the importance of breathing properly, like giving your, like I was saying for, I think it was Diego earlier, about like really filling up your lungs, and breathing, getting them to full capacity, and then like getting everything out, because I feel like that will help to clear what's being held there, because I feel like you're holding some energy there with regards to what happened. So I'd like you to, or I'm suggesting, shall we say, do some nice, deep, full breaths every day. You know, you don't have to do it all day or anything like that. Just when you get time. But I feel like that's going to help to sort of move that around, and it will clear, you know, in its own time when you're ready. So. But I'll just do some work there as well.
Focus on the crystal, Laura. Ooh, you just tossed my crystal, friend. Across. Okay. We're trying to do some clearing with it. Focus on the crystal. Don't toss the crystal. Focus on the crystal. They're like, specify, specify.
Okay.
Oh. So I'm sending you a Star of David and a specific gold color. It's coming and doing its work, and I'm sending you other sacred geometry shapes. And there are also some shapes that I'm sending that are complex. And hello again. I'm sending some shapes into your sacral. They're cutting some stuff, getting rid of some stuff. There are some psychic surgeons working on cutting some things in there and getting rid of some. Oh, you have some. Okay. Yeah, there's kind of clearing some. There is grief in her field, though.
Mm.
I just got root chakra release. Good. Okay. So recalibrate with root and sacral and solar. I was just saying that we're clearing out generally the shapes we're going and clearing stuff out, as well as you're holding on to things, places, and beings in your sacral chakra that didn't need to be there. They're now being given an eviction notice. Refill that with light. Recalibrate. Okay. And so we'll have some of that grief process and oh, her kidneys. Holy Jesus. Okay. It doesn't matter who. And you don't need to go look at it. It's not. It was a joke. The eviction notice is for beings that are not supposed to be there. You don't need to go call them back. They're not friends. um, yeah, have some of the grief bodies process outside your field, so that way it doesn't interfere with your day to day life and we're kind of having someone hold your emotional body as well, so it's not interfering with your functioning and what you have to do.
Mm.
Your nerves feel a little bit better though. It's just like that nervous kind of connective tissue. I don't know if you have like some kind of tendonitis as well. I used to have some tendonitis and I'd wear a wrist brace. Sometimes because when I was writing, my hand would cramp up,
Mm.
and I'm guessing you have something similar because my hand's hurting. And I couldn't write sometimes, or sometimes when I'd be holding stuff, like a pot or a pan, it would just fall out of my hands because of
Mm.
my neuropathy and my my tendonitis and idiopathic neuropathy. So like there'd be days where I couldn't write notes, I couldn't pick up pans, pick up a cup, stuff like that.
Mm.
Um,
What did you do to sort of correct it or to reverse it? Should I say?
Initially, I went doctor to doctor to doctor. I went to a cardiologist. I went to a neurosurgeon, a neurologist, an MD. Then went to orthopedics because orthopedic surgeons. And after CTs, MRIs, they told me it was idiopathic neuropathy brought on by stress and weather changes, which caused my tendonitis, which wasn't carpal tunnel, but it exhibited carpal tunnel syndromes.
Mm.
And yeah, so it was pretty much a level where I couldn't hold my reality and my nerves and everything kind of gave out. So I couldn't write notes in class. Sometimes I'd drop shit out of my hands, so I wouldn't eat in public. I'd probably just wait till I got home. Or if it was like a bar or something quick where I couldn't drop that'd be fine.
Mm.
Eventually, no medicine worked, no treatments worked, no physiotherapy worked. I just, I just had to deal with whatever I was going through because I was going through major depression, anxiety, loss, um, lots of trauma processing. So it had to take its course. But once it did, my hands started, and I got help, and I started getting
Mm.
spiritual help. My hands started functioning the way they were supposed to.
Oh, right, cool. That's
Mhm.
good. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I understand. I literally understand some of the pain you're going through, Laura. So, oh yeah, and they also had a good differential diagnosis of what was it, Raynaud's syndrome? But suddenly my hand would turn blue.
Mm. Yeah, like my finger goes white sometimes, like the tip. So
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
But yeah,
Bolita.
that feels good now, Laura. Put you in some nice pink cotton candy and green, emerald green wrapping, so you should be good now. And Abuelita Chadwick, this is my first time here. That's a lie. I remember saying hi to you before, Abuelita. But hello, you're welcome.
Hey, Bolita. I've known Bolita for years. Well,
I know.
online and
Laura says
yes.
neuropathies, just deal with it. Yeah, yeah. For me, it didn't whatever they gave me didn't work. I just had to work through my traumas and emotional body. Laura, that's what worked for me. But
Mm.
to each their own.
Aye. Yes, indeed. We will find our way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So, does anyone else want a card? And
Mm.
we
Does anyone
can
want
do
a card?
cards, or does anyone
Hey,
else want
Nancy.
a healing and a reading? Because we still have a. If you want a healing and a reading, we're doing that for open donations. Or if you want to share out and ask for a card, we can still do that now. Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Laura says, thank you. Appreciate your healing. Needs to be put together. Can I get a card? Yes, Laura, you may get a card. Please go ahead and share out, and then that would be the energetic exchange, and we can get you a card. Laura.
Laura, I've got Melchizedek for you. Higher learning. Thank you, Abuelita. Carolina. Says higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Inner study. We love that, don't we? You'll be glad to hear that.
Laura would like a card. Abuelita, you shared out? Okay, I'll put you down for a card. Anyone else who shares out, let me know. I'll put you down for a card. For you, Laura, you got the Twin Flame card. You got the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. And that could also mean just a karmic partner. So we're all soulmates, right? So me and Jimmy are soulmates, or karmic partners or whatever. We have a contract or some sort. That's why we're talking. That's why you met in this life, something, etc. So whenever we say soulmates, it doesn't necessarily only mean romantic. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to bring them. It just means they have some kind of contract with you. So,
Right.
Abuelita, you are next since you shared out. Getting ready to make some tamales. Hey, where's mine?
Abuelita, I've got Joan of Arc for you. Voice of truth, it says. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth.
Okay, Abuelita. Anyone else wants a card, please share out and let me know you shared. Okay, let's get one for Abuelita. Cool. We got 2 cards for you, Abuelita. It jumped out. Okay. So you got vegetarian, vegan. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So that just may mean that maybe incorporate more fresh fruits or more organic stuff or wholesome foods into your diet. Kind of changes your vibration a little bit. Oh my God, that's the second time. So the twin flame came out again. I can't speak. Hi, Tony. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So that means, again, you have soulmates, contracts, people coming in either to teach you a lesson, to help you on your journey, or something like that. So just if you have relationships that you're having right now, just see and ask yourself, why are they here? You have complete control over assessing who needs to be in your life or not. Okay. Anyone else wants a card who has shared out? Let me know. Or else we're going to just call it a day.
Right.
Carolina, if Frederick would like to ask for a card, he can have one if he comes on the chat, but I'm not going to pull one for him just like that. Abuelita, my soulmate is laying on the couch. Like I said before, Abuelita, we're all soulmates. It doesn't just mean romantic. Jimmy's my soulmate too. Doesn't mean it's just romantic. We're all soulmates. You're my soulmate, Abuelita. We're not romantic.
Mahalo, Trina.
Mahalo.
Have a good
Hi,
day.
Trina. Have a beautiful day too, sister. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right. No one else wants to card? Okay.
Right.
All right. Thank you, everyone. All these beautiful people for coming on today. Thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you, everyone who shared and spending time with us. We appreciate it. We will be back soon. I think we have another date booked for me and Jamie to come back. And we will see. Tony, we can give you a card, our last card. Do you just want to share out real quick as an energetic exchange and we can pull one?
Thank you for understanding, Carolina.
Tony, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving messages from the divine. So you have intuitive hits that are coming through. Stop ignoring them. Your guys keep dropping downloads to you, and they're like, no thanks.
Ooh. Tony, and I got Isis. Magic manifesting.
Mhm.
It says your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused.
Abuelita says my dream is to do the same channeling. So be it. Just practice on it, you'll get there, friend.
Yeah, practice. Practice, practice, practice. That's how we did it.
Yes. Blessings to you, Trina. All
Thank
right,
you, Trina.
guys.
Blessings.
Blessings to everyone today. Thank you so much for coming. See you guys later. Okay,
See you
bye.
soon. Au revoir.